I'm Tom. Tom's daughter. No, not my daughter. Just two idiots in a car talking about stupid shit. It's not going to help anyone's mental health. People are crazy. This is a start. Wish us luck.
Is my name necessary or not?
Hello.
Hello.
No, you didn't do the hello right.
Hello.
Now we're good. Okay. Today's topic. What are we talking about?
Animals.
Animals and the favorite animals and things about animals. Favorite animals. Favorite things. Ladies first.
I remember as a kid, I had a kangaroo as a plush toy.
How
And I
did you even
still
have that?
Have the kangaroo somewhere in my home in Germany, next to Winnie the Pooh.
Wait a second. So, Germans knew about Australia?
Shocking news! We
I
also
know.
have running water in toilets.
Bizarre. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
No, but I don't know. It was probably because of Winnie the Pooh as well. There's a kangaroo in there.
Yeah. Okay.
But my second or my favorite was always cats. I always begged my parents to have such a big lion or tiger or whatever. I think tigers and cheetahs and leopards. Cheetahs because they're fast and leopards because they have these beautiful colors.
Okay. Isn't cheetahs and leopards are pretty similar?
No,
Okay.
they look very, very different. And they have a different body build. And they live in different places too.
Okay.
Says the guy who loves cats and has no clue.
Well, I know jaguars and cheetahs, they all look different.
Oh, look.
Panthers look a bit different. Pumas a bit different because they all belong to the same cat family. Lions, tigers. I think I'm more of a tiger.
I love the tigers because they're majestic
Yes,
and
they
big
are.
and they just look impressive.
Yeah,
I love the cheetahs because they are absolutely fast.
they're insanely fast. Yes.
But I love the leopard prints.
Prince.
Yeah, the fur of a leopard. These dots
Oh,
with the
prince.
dots inside.
Okay, yeah.
That is
the
the
coat.
prettiest fur in the animal kingdom.
I have seen like a wild savannah cat in the zoo. It kind of looks very similar to that, but it's tiny.
Oh, one of the zoos I went to, they have, I think there's only 4 of them, cheetahs with the black stripes on their back.
Okay.
Very, very rare. And I think the zoo in Dubbo is the one that has one of them. 1 of 4 worldwide or something. That was pretty impressive
Cheetahs. Okay.
because I used to love them. Obsession.
Wait, is Tasmanian tiger a cat? I think they're extinct now.
The Tasmanian tigers, as far as we know, extinct. But I would say it's more like a dog.
It's more like a dog, right? I don't know why it's called. Okay. Okay. So cats.
Why is a quokka called a quokka? They used to be called rats. They have nothing to do with the rat family.
Kind of look like a rat.
Well, that's why they call it rat. That doesn't mean it is a rat.
True. Makes sense. But why cats? Why did you like cats?
I don't know. I like the animals. I like the fact that they do whatever they want to do. And they cheetah, they run so fast nobody can catch them.
If I was a Freudian person, I would say you have issues with having dreams of being free. And you project that sense of freedom because you see that in the animals in the wild.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I have a tattoo of a bird, because I want to fly away from all this bullshit. No, I got my bird tattoo during COVID. The time where everybody else was locked and I was free as a bird.
True, that makes sense. That makes sense.
It's a good story, I think.
But when you were growing up, did you have a cat in the house?
Yes.
What was the name of the cat?
Which one?
How many were there?
I think I had 3 different. Every time one of them died, I got a new one.
What are the colors of the
The
types?
first one was black and white. His name was Baloo.
Like a tuxedo?
No, my cat didn't have a tuxedo. It was more like a Dalmatian with spots.
Ah, okay.
The second one was Mickey, also black and white. And the third one was called Tiger, which is a German word for tiger. And it was striped and brown, blackish striped.
Okay.
Funny thing, my first cat we found on a rainy day.
Uh-huh.
Just a tiny little bundle of fur, and it was trying to find a place where it wasn't raining. So it was hiding under our car.
Yeah.
And next to the car park, there's flooding everywhere, and the car park is a little bit higher. So my mom heard it meow. And she's like, yeah, okay, let the cat in overnight, and in the morning I kick it out before the kids wake up. Problem was, this kid woke up,
Yes.
spent the whole night curled on the floor to keep the cat warm. The next day, we couldn't get rid of the cat anymore.
Of course.
So I'm the reason why we always had cats.
Good.
Then I was so obsessed with cats that our neighbor had a litter and we got one of their cats. And then a couple of years later, in my school holiday, I found a cat that was beaten to scraps.
Aww.
So I took it home. My mom said no cats allowed inside, and I'm like, okay, I have a balcony. It's outside the house. I keep it there, put a box with a blanket in it, and bring it milk and food every day. And I did. And eventually, after months and months, the cat started working again, and the cat was getting better. And it was allowed in my room because my mom didn't know. And then I left the door open, and it lived in the house.
I don't get people being cruel to animals in general. And I can never understand why people being cruel to a cat. The thing weighs less than 5 kilos. Why are you being cruel to an animal that you... I don't get it.
I might want a Maine Coon at one point in my life.
One of my friends is getting 2 Maine Coons, but yes.
Nice.
When she gets it, I'm gonna go and take pictures.
Fair enough.
Yes.
One of my friends, he has one at home as well.
Yeah, they are so majestic.
They are.
It's so nice. So cats was your favorite animals.
Yeah.
I think kind of similar story for me, but I have good stories about cats. So very similar to you, my mother absolutely hated cats. When she got married to my father, in her own words, there was a box full of cats in my house. She didn't know how many because there was that many. And my father, being a big cat lover, kept the box, and he used to take care of these cats all the time. He said he used to have cats sleeping on him. That much he loved the cats. But my mother, when my sister was born, she made this argument that kids are gonna swallow the fur, so we can't have cats. And my father somewhat agreed, and that's how she got rid of the cats.
How?
Joke's on her, because my sister was even more into cats than my father was. Then I came along, and I'm the same. We all are cat people. So my mother's voice got weaker and weaker. Then, but again, I grew up in India, so South India. So there's cats all over the place. Nobody owns them. They are kind of the village cats.
So like turkey?
Yeah, it's kind of collective. So everyone takes care of the cats. It's like that. But everyone also hates the cat because they steal fish and everything. So my house had a tiny outhouse where we used to keep all the firewood and things like that. So my mother said no cats inside the house. So these cats used to stay in the shed. My father would feed it, and they will, again, nobody neuters the cats in India. So they just, one cat becomes multiples of cats. So the first proper cat we had, that cat's name was Sini. Sini the cat.
Okay.
It's an Indian name, okay?
Does it have a meaning?
No, it's just a name. I don't know why they called it Sini. But then there was another cat, which was actually from my friend's house. It was their cat. But this cat would show up in my place, and it was called Kingini. Okay? The thing about Kingini is my sister would do all sort of makeup on Kingini.
Aww.
And she would just stand there and let my sister do the makeup. So the cat will have like a red line here, powder and everything. This cat walks around with all this. It's like the funniest thing in the world.
Okay.
But my mom was like, no cats inside out. Then Kingini had a daughter. That daughter was Tutu. I have pictures of these cats in my house. Tutu had a daughter called Irene.
Only single lady?
No, there was
So-
multiple, but
okay.
the only one survived was Irene. So it's like, cat after cat after cat. There was always a cat in my house. But yeah, it was nice. Then my sister got married. After that, it kind of got, because my sister was the biggest cat person. Even today, that's the same case. Every time we have a cat, my sister goes to it all the time. So, but yeah, big cat family.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get a cat.
You've been talking about
I know.
Orange Stubentiger for ages
When
now.
I have a house, I'll have a place for the cat as well. So you'll see.
And you need to stop the vacationing.
That's the only thing that bothers me, but we'll see. We'll work out something. So other than cats, what else? What else you like?
My dog.
I am not a big fan of dogs.
I love my dog. He's the best dog in the world.
What sort of dog?
A mix between Border Collie,
Yeah.
Rottweiler,
Okay.
and Saint Bernard.
Saint Bernard.
Yeah, such a big, fluffy, gentle thing. I love that. Love that dog to bits.
So what was the? I mean, Rottweilers are generally darker.
Yep, he was black with a little bit of grey. Like similar colour as Saint Bernard. A little bit of white here.
Yeah.
He had his paws like white as if he stepped into white paint.
Ah,
Like
right.
colour.
Yeah, that would look nice.
Very, very
How big was this thing?
Like knee height, 65
yeah, that's okay.
centimeters, something
That's
like that.
okay-ish.
45 kilos or something.
Yeah.
Decent dog.
One of my friends had a pit bull. I don't know how he managed it.
It depends how you train it.
Yeah, the thing looks vicious.
Oh, my dog looked cute, but if you would come and tickle me,
Yeah,
that dog would jump on you and you wouldn't stand a chance.
that's the thing. Rottweilers are kind of aggressive too sometimes.
But
Yeah.
it's quite funny. My parents told me a story that when I was a little kid,
Mhm.
they had friends over with a German Shepherd. And I was curled up on the couch as a baby, and that German Shepherd would lay next to me. And when somebody wanted to touch me, he would actually bite them.
That's the thing with the dog. They're incredibly loyal and they're
wouldn't
protective.
hurt- Yeah, they would even
They're
hurt
really
their own
protective.
owners
Yeah,
to protect me. It's like,
Yeah.
don't touch the baby, go away.
yeah.
So yeah, all the dogs I had in my life, they always protect me. Like I would always win every single tickle fight because nobody touches me. Because my dog's right there. But he
Yeah.
was so clever because of the Border Collie mix. He would listen to German, English, and sign language.
What? So even sign language.
Sign language. When we went for a walk and I wanted to go to a certain direction, he
Yeah.
would listen to sign language. He stops in front of a junction. He looks at me. I have 3 ways to tell him: sign language, German, or English. And he goes the direction I tell him to.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, dogs are more intelligent than cats are.
Oh, cats just don't agree with letting us
Cats won't
study
agree
them.
with anything now.
But yeah, I'm a huge dog person.
Yeah, and it still boggles my mind that people are afraid of cats. I don't get it.
I don't get why people are afraid of dogs.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's that fear from a very young age where my neighbor died from rabies.
Yeah, okay. That's
Okay.
one issue.
So my father told me, you are never going into that house. And the funny thing is, the neighbor who passed away, his son had a different dog. And nobody ever vaccinates these dogs, okay? So my father was like, his father died of rabies. Now he has a dog and he does nothing. So you're never going into that house. So I never really went there. And it was always like, dogs mean death. That's how it was translated in my area and my family.
If there's no healthcare, no vaccination, that's a bit tricky.
I
But it's
know.
the same with street cats. They can have all
I
kinds
know,
of
it's the
stuff
same
to
thing, like all kind of wild animals can get rabies. It's not a big thing, but back in India it was, nobody cared. But yeah, that's how that fear of dog or the uncomfortable thing about dogs. But speaking of this, one of the people I dated had a dog. The 1 week thing.
Oh, okay.
And we all used to sleep in the same bed. And the dog used to sleep right next to my leg.
I love my dogs, but I don't think I want a dog in my bed.
I didn't really care for that either because everything is going to smell like the dog. So I was not really, big fan of that. But she loved the dog. The dog didn't mind me. I was like, fine, let the bloody dog sleep in the same bed.
No, one of my friends sleeps with his dog in his bed as well.
Yeah.
When I'm there, she wants to sleep in the bed as well. And I'm like, honey, you sleep outside. Not happening. I love you to bits, but no, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, cats are a bit more cleaner.
Even with cats, I don't need to be in my bed.
I know.
No, my bed is my bed.
But cats are like used as like warm pillow slash.
I have a hot water bottle, thank you.
No, cats are the perfect size for that.
No. These cats, like I'm living with cats, okay?
Yes.
I would love to leave the door open and cuddle with them.
Mm.
But then at night, they reposition, they walk away, they hear something, and they spring at some spider or some flying thing, and they wake me up, and no.
Yeah,
we're
they
not
can
doing it.
see in the dark. They're
I don't care.
predators.
That's why they need to sleep outside, because I need sleep. I don't
Poor
need.
kitties.
But then they're walking on top of the bed head, then they're walking here, then you hear them scratching on the bed. It's like, no, not happening. It's hard enough. Every night they scratch on the outside of my room door to be like, hey Carmen, you still in there?
Yeah.
You're still alive?
They
It's
just
like,
want to come and cuddle with you. That's,
same when I go to the toilet.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm in the toilet longer than a minute, one of the cats is gonna scratch the door and say, oh, are you trapped? Do I need to ask for help?
yeah.
No, leave me alone.
There was that video on
Oh.
YouTube like this cat was trying to get its owner out of the bathtub.
Yeah.
Because it's just like it's so worried about the owner.
Every morning when I brush my teeth,
Hmm.
my cat boyfriend comes in, scratches the door, hops on the sink to check on me if I have something stuck in my mouth while I'm brushing my teeth. And I'm like, can you calm down?
Hey, it's nice when cats do things like that.
And Chewy is the biggest hypocrite. Every time I wear a dress, he claws the dress.
Yeah, they don't like floating things. They want to
Dude.
jump into it. Yeah.
I want to wear a dress, and he looks at me like, no, 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 no. What an overly protective boyfriend.
I know. Cats can be that way.
But I love them to bits.
Okay. Speaking of this, what about sharks?
What about sharks?
Yes. Tell me that story.
What story?
Like how someone from Germany who has never seen an ocean in her entire life.
Hey, we have oceans.
Yeah, of course.
We have North Sea, Ostsee,
What sea?
North Sea,
Yeah.
and Ostsee.
What is Aussie?
Well, North is in the north, and
Yes.
Ost is in the east.
Huh? There's a what is the eastern side sea?
Something where it has water. I don't know. That's the two watery things that we have.
I can
North
see
Sea,
the
Ostsee.
North Sea on top of Germany, but I don't know if there's anything on the east side. Okay, apparently
is.
there's an ocean.
There's waters around Germany, okay?
Yeah, water's different, ocean's different. Sharks are in the ocean.
There's sharks near England.
Yeah, but do you have sharks near Germany?
I doubt it.
I don't think North Sea has sharks in there. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard that.
There's sharks everywhere, but yeah.
But you told me about the whole searching for the shark tooth in Texas.
Oh yeah. When I lived in Texas, we went 4th of July, celebrated on the beaches. And
Isn't
we-
that usually fireworks on 4th of July? Why do you people go look for shark tooth?
Because we're on the beaches. It's just a thing that the family used to do or still does. We go to the beach,
Hmm.
they sit in the sun, and they look for shark tooth. Because
Okay.
you can make necklaces, whatever.
Did you find one?
Yeah.
And
I found many.
many.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, it was quite funny because if you don't know what you're looking for,
hmm.
you can't find them. It's impossible.
Okay.
So the way I learned it is I went out with some of the families,
Hmm.
and then they would find one. And then they would draw a circle in the sand, and they say, here, find it. And you look for a tiny black triangle because they're all fossilized.
Yes.
They're not white anymore.
Yeah.
So they draw a circle in the sand and they say, in here's a shark tooth. You have till the next wave washes it away. Go find it.
Wow.
That's how I had to learn it. But then you get good at it and you actually find some. And some of them are pretty nice. And I have at least 30 in Germany somewhere.
You ever seen a real shark?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, for example, when I went to Port Lincoln and did great white diving.
Oh yeah, you were in the cage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Forgot
dope.
about that bit. Yeah.
And I still want to do the whale shark one. Hopefully I get to do that.
What's the difference between that?
A whale shark and a great white?
Yeah. Great white would be big.
The whale shark is bigger.
Oh really?
Yeah, the whale shark are these
Oh, it's a
huge
whale.
pointed sharks that eat plankton.
Oh yeah. That's the.
Up to 10 meters or so.
Yeah, I get that. They're so huge. Yes,
And
I
they
get that.
are so beautiful.
Yeah, sharks are generally beautiful.
So beautiful.
Uh,
Utterly stunning.
So, but that was what year when you went shark diving and everything?
Shark diving is 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay. But Texas was like 2014 or something, right?
11.
2011.
Yeah.
Okay, so You found the shark tooth in 2011. So that's when the whole shark thing started for you.
I think it started before because my family is big into fishing. And some of the fish are pretty nice, but there's one fish that I always found was had a wrong image.
What do you mean?
Sharks are predators and
They are.
dangerous, but
Dangerous, yes.
they're misunderstood.
Yes,
put it
they
that way.
are.
They're hugely misunderstood. That's why I felt like I can relate to sharks. quite
Because
a bit.
everyone thinks of them as like, just like how people look at snakes.
Even
people
the
have this-
maker from Jaws
Yeah,
apologized because he's the reason
yeah.
why sharks have such a horrible image.
Of course, because they think sharks are like looking for humans and just maul them to death.
Well, maybe they should, but they
Yeah.
don't. But no, I got a little bit obsessed with sharks, and then the Sharknado stuff started.
Of course, Sharknado movies.
Now I have
People should watch that movie, Sharknado. It's fun.
all
it's-
6 of them. If
There's
you
6
start.
of them. Jesus
You
Christ.
should know. You just recommended.
I didn't know. I know there was the first 3. I don't know
There's
that.
6 of them.
So,
And
long
there's-
story short, there's a tornado and there's sharks. That's where the name comes from, Sharknado.
Wow.
I know.
You explained that so well.
I
Nobody could have imagined.
People
what that
won't. Trust me, people won't. Okay. My first experience of movie world sharks is from a movie called The Deep Blue Sea. That was like 97, 98 or something. So I went to watch the movie in the big city because back then in my place it was not being really shown. So I went to the city to see this movie and I was terrified.
47 meters is also
What?
47 meters deep under the ocean is also a good shark.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. That's this guy's wife. Ryan Reynolds' wife. Blake Lively. Yes. But yeah, this movie really scarred me because it was insanely terrifying for me. And it was a bit scientific, so I kind of understand that. But it's weird in a sense because, but there was Samuel L. Jackson. And everything is better with Samuel L. He's like salt. Okay, you add Samuel L. Jackson to any crappy movie, it becomes instantly better. Like, I still watch that movie, Snakes on a Plane, just to hear that line.
Fair enough.
Okay, because it's Sam Jackson. So in this,
Does the same work for George Clooney?
how?
Well, as far as I remember, maybe I remember incorrectly, but George Clooney was in one of the first movies was Killer Tomatoes.
Killer Tomatoes?
Yeah, it's an utter trash movie that I love, and I think George Clooney had a role in Killer Tomatoes.
Okay, I haven't watched that movie. By the sounds of it, it's just there's tomatoes that are killers.
Yeah, they kill all the people.
Of course.
It's hilarious.
This sounds a lot like that M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Which one?
The one that the plants release, The Happening or something, toxins into the air.
And there's killer tomatoes, there's killer donuts, and there's killer condoms too. These movies are hilarious.
Who makes this shit?
I don't know, but I love the people that make it.
Killer donuts, I can see that because that's a reality.
Oh, the killer condoms is funny because the condoms have teeth and they just
Oh.
chop it off.
Oh. Ooh, that did not sit well with me.
Oh, it's hilarious. I love these movies too much. When it
Good
comes to
God.
trash movies, I'm all in. By the way, there's more shark trash movies.
Of
There's
course.
Sharktopus versus Werewolf, Sharktopus versus Barracuda. There's
Isn't
Six-Headed Shark
Barracuda is
Attack.
already a big octopus?
No, the flying
Of course.
the flying dinosaur thingy.
Oh,
That animal
Archaeopteryx?
thingy. No,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, there's these movies. There's 3-headed shark attack, 4-headed shark attack, 6-headed shark attack. There's so many movies. I think I have 55 hours of trash shark movies on DVD
Of
in my room at home.
Okay, I watched Jaws, and it was like there's that famous line, we're gonna need a bigger boat, that sort of things. Then yeah, Jaws. There was 3 movies, 3 or 4, one of those. But that was Spielberg, so that makes sense. Then Deep Blue Sea was my favorite, because that's the main thing I watched, and I watched it in a movie theater, so it was 10 times more intense than watching it on TV. Then what other shark movie did I watch?
Did you watch any of the Megs?
Yes, Megs are fun.
I love it.
It's insanely ridiculous, but it's fun. It's Jason Statham, and Jason Statham doing Jason Statham things with the shark, and shark is which is a megalodon. But anyhow, have you ever touched a shark other than the great white?
The Port Jackson one, yeah.
Hmm.
They're the tiny little Australian thingy sharks. And the great white, I didn't quite touch it. It wasn't good. One of them almost got touched by the shark when he rammed the cage.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of us touched it.
Do you have any videos of this that you were in the cage and
Well, we have the GoPro footage
Yeah.
from the cages, yeah.
you should put that in this video that you are in
Well, I
the...
have no video of me in there because who cares about seeing me underwater? I care about the shark.
Yeah, I know, but did you have a GoPro with you?
No, everybody else did, and I stole their footage.
Yeah, fine. That still works, I guess.
And I have a picture of me in the cage.
Even better. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Put that in there. My first experience of handling a shark is when I studied zoology. So we had to do certain procedures.
Oh dear. I have quit friendships when people told me they ate shark. And you telling me you cut sharks to bits and you expect me to be your friend.
I know, but that's one of the reasons why I didn't continue studying zoology, because it did not make any sense to me. Like, yes, we know how the nervous system and all these things work. You don't need to cut them open to see. I mean, that's the way you... Because back in the day when that course was developed as a Bachelor's
Well,
of
back
Science...
in the day, you find the dead people on the streets and drag them to the medical school so you can cut them open so you figure out how many lungs these things have.
Yeah.
But we way past this kind of
Exactly my point. So, but then the idea was when they did that course was like people who study zoology for bachelors usually end up in the medical field as doctors. So it's better to have them some ideas of cutting things open before doing that on humans. That's the way it was developed. So I did do a lot of, and one of the things that really puzzled me is like when you think of a shark, you think it's going to be silky smooth, but it's not.
No,
It's very
it's
rough.
Yeah.
It has scales on top of the skin, and the scales are 3-pointed. It is a trident. And I remember doing all those experiments, getting the scales out and looking it under the microscope and all that stuff. But that was such a different, because handling a shark, and it was like this big. It's not huge, but it was this big. But you can still see the same features, the mouth, the ventral mouth, the fin, the dorsal fin, all that stuff. And like, oh my god, this is insane.
I don't think that's shocking to me because ever since I can walk, we
Yeah.
went fishing for all kind of family holidays. So I've seen more fish than I have seen humans, probably. There's always a fishing competition, and each of us kids were just saying, I'm gonna beat you.
Sharks are the best. I have this, after that, watching the movie and everything, I used to like sharks because I always thought it had the most innocent face in the animal kingdom.
Have you seen a picture of a shark putting human teeth in there? I had that as a background picture on my phone. It made me smile every
It would be
day.
so funny, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Because you have this image of this predator thing that is like lustful for blood. It's not the reality. Sharks are, and they're older than trees.
Isn't that a 500-year-old shark that somebody has found and tries to keep in a tank with the...
Oh, why would you do that?
Because it's already dead and they try to keep it...
Oh, it's already dead.
Yeah. It's
I don't know how long they live.
Well, I think the Greenland sharks are the oldest one, and there's some that have been 400 years or whatever.
Jesus
so-
Christ.
yeah.
Imagine living up to that age.
And I still believe there's still Megs somewhere.
Well, I don't know, because the main thing of being a Meg is you need to eat a lot of things because you have such a huge body to sustain.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're eating that much stuff, it would get noticed somewhere.
Not necessary. How many whales are dying and just sinking to the ground?
True, I get that, but I don't mind it. If there's megs, great. But there's reason why we think the megs are extinct because of the ocean temperature change and all that stuff. But if there's megs,
Maybe like in Megalodon, there's an undercover layer that keeps them
oh,
down
the
there.
movie, it gave you hope, didn't it?
It is. There was, I don't know, when I was very young, there was a documentary. Somebody put a whale, like a plastic kind of whale thing in the ocean,
Yeah.
and they flooded the whole place with blood. And first, so many thousands and thousands of sharks came to attack that
Yeah.
thingy. And then there was a point, out of the sudden, all the sharks disappeared. And something came and dragged that huge fake whale underwater with the cage with 2 divers in it that were attached to it. I don't know if that was some weird thing, but something happened. They tried to put a tracker on it, but after I think 10,000 or 20,000 meters, the tracker didn't work anymore. So there has to be something,
Wow.
because that can't be a current.
Well,
And
if,
these 2 divers that were in the cage almost didn't make it because they didn't get out of the cage quick
hey,
enough.
if we actually do have a meg out in the ocean, we should immediately tell Jason Statham, hey, you're up.
No, I want to go. Fuck's face. Straight on. No, it's my shark. I will fight for it.
There was a YouTube clip about the people talking about Jason Statham because they were looking at all the movies he has acted in,
Oh dear.
and it was always like he has a job, like that's
He's not an actor. He just plays himself in every movie.
I know, but the movie's title, The Transporter, he's transporting things. The Beekeeper, he's keeping bees.
That
He's the
wasn't
working
good.
man. The mechanic. He's like always have a job.
The Beekeeper was good. I really like that one.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, the man has a job.
Well, he needs a job. He's a man. Without a job, a man is useless.
Whoa, that's on record now.
That's okay.
You sexist.
Well, without a job, a woman is useless too.
Okay, good. As long as you say that.
Well, we all useless if we have no purpose.
Well, working for, yeah.
I have 3 jobs,
Okay.
so I'm useful.
Good. You should get another job.
Oh yeah, this is another job, so I have 4.
Oh, if I count this as a job, that I have another job too. Great, why not? I like having a different
So I
job.
have 4 jobs, full-time studying. Anything else I need to do? Thanks.
You should be looking into going back to some nannying thing because you were an au pair, so why not?
Yeah, sure.
You could do that, woman.
I have no time for things.
Why not?
Because I haven't even had time to clean. You know, for breakfast I eat my protein yogurts, yeah?
Mhm.
I have found 3 protein yogurt things stacked in each other because I haven't even had the time between leaving the house to put them in the bin in the kitchen. That's the amount of... I tried to sleep and I leave the house and I haven't even had protein yogurt in 4 days, so I don't know how long they've been there. I have no time.
Hey, this is all
No
on
time
you.
for nothing.
There was a time that you were worried about hours, now you have more hours, so...
Yeah, but do I have to go from no job and way too much time to 500 jobs and having no time?
Hey,
Can't we
when
myth it out?
you didn't have a job, you complained about not having
And
a
now
job.
I complain because
You-
I have too
yeah.
many.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I can't.
No.
I just did.
You should work yourself.
If I would be a shark, life would be easy. I swim from one destination to the
Hey.
other, fish a little bit, and then go to a different destination to procreate, and then I go back to my feeding grounds. Easy. It's all chilled.
Speaking of this, do we have a shark in the aquarium, the Melbourne Aquarium? I don't think we have a
Yes.
shark. Do we have a shark in there?
Yes.
Ah, I mean, in the zoo we have like a dolphin or something. I have seen that. I
In the
don't.
zoo, a dolphin?
Yeah. We have a
No.
small. Yes, we have.
A dolphin? In which zoo?
The Melbourne Zoo.
No, there's no dolphin.
What do you mean it's not there? It's
There's no
there.
dolphin. There's no dolphin.
There's a
in the zoo?
huge enclosure for water, and there's a dolphin in there.
Okay, Google that. I don't believe you.
Okay.
There's no dolphins.
Well, there is something
Okay.
that looks like a
Well,
dolphin.
we have the sea life, which has the Port Jackson shark, and I think there's 2 other types of sharks. Nothing major, but
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, so it's always sharks and cats.
And dogs. Don't forget the
And
dogs.
dogs,
And
okay.
I have a weird obsession with some birds, but that has been
What,
decreasing.
magpies?
I like magpies, but there used to be some birds in Germany and owls. I used to love them for a while.
Wait, do you have a bird that is in Germany that we don't have here?
Yeah, many.
Yeah, I would think so. This is so geographically isolated. So
Yes.
yeah, I guess that. What's your favorite bird?
For a while, the German name is Milan. I don't
Milan.
know how to translate it.
Milan.
Yeah.
That's like a normal word.
It's a bird.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Everything else in German is like the weirdest word in the world.
Maybe it's not a typical German word. I'm not prepared. You can Google it. I Google it and write
It's always like Frankenstuschka Kashishu. It's like that, like a bird. Because it's German.
common bird names.
Mm.
Schwalbe.
Schwalbe.
Rotkehlchen. These common names. There's no Frankenstein whatever thing in there. It's a bird, not a project.
It's
Dear Lord.
German.
Yeah, and we are very efficient. The flying thing, the working thing, the driving thing.
Okay. What would be the name for beekeeper in German?
Imker.
Imker. How is that?
That's what a beekeeper is. An imker.
So if that movie was released in German, the title would be Imker.
Probably.
Oh, come on.
Well, movie titles are tricky though. Like some movie titles in English, there was kids movies like Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
In German, it's called Baymax. Or there's a dolphin's tail thingy.
Uh-huh.
And the German title is My Friend the Dolphin. Movie titles never get translated properly.
Yeah, I
But
guess
yeah,
so.
the German word for beekeeper is Imker.
What about Spider-Man? What is spider in German?
Nah, it's the same name, Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Batman, all of them.
No. But what is spider in the
Spinner.
Spinner.
Spinne.
Spinner.
Is an idiot.
Okay.
Somebody uses the
Spinner.
Spinne.
Spinner. And man?
Mann.
Spinnemann.
Spinnenmann.
Spinnenmann.
That would be the German word for Spider-Man, indeed.
Wow. And well, okay, wait, there was so many movies now. Homecoming. Do you have a word for homecoming?
I don't know these movie titles. Homecoming. There's no specific word for it.
Okay, Far From Home. That was another Spider-Man movie. How do you say that in German? Far From Home.
Weit weg von zu Hause. That's not gonna be the title of the movie.
Spinnenmann.
Spinnenmann weit weg von zu Hause. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. No. But funny, you like Batman as well.
Yes.
I think Batman is called Batman in every language, except I think it was Swedish. And in Swedish, if I remember correctly, the word for Batman is Ledarlappen.
What?
I think it's Ledarlappen. I don't know if I pronounce it right.
Why?
Because they didn't like the fact that everybody uses Batman.
Wow.
I think it's the same in every language except Swedish.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? We should have an episode on that, like movie titles being translated into different languages.
We can.
That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Spinnenmann.
Spinnenmann weit weg von zu Hause. Yeah, okay. That's not what it is in German, I can promise you that one. In German, we probably just have the English title because otherwise it's too long.
Okay, but imagine this. So let's say somebody went to watch that movie, Spider-Man Far From Home, okay, and they're coming back home and say that I watched.
Spider-Man. Far away from
Also, they are not going to say Spinnenmann.
No, it's gonna have the English title, most likely, because you don't have to translate everything.
What if they don't know
Even
English?
Batman, what is it? Batman Begins,
Yeah.
Batman the Dark Knight,
Yeah.
same titles. We don't translate everything to German.
That's true. Yeah, but it would be funny though, like because back in my place, people used to do that, translate into, and it's so funny because you know the word mummy, M-U-M-M-Y. That also means mother,
Yeah, same in German.
right? So people would just make up these titles, like the mummy returns, mother's coming back.
Well, there's a horror movie with that title too.
Yeah. That's another thing. I do like the mummy movies though.
Yeah,
The classic ones or the Brendan Fraser ones. It was really good. But the third one was so bad. Jet Li. Ew. That was not a good idea. But apparently they're making a new version of that.
They're making new versions of everything.
No. Brendan Fraser is making a new version of that. Like they're going to continue that story with Brendan Fraser. That's which I would be interested to see if Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz is coming back.
I'm starting to give up on everything. I still haven't watched the last Batman movie because it has the sparkly vampire man in there.
Hey, come on, that movie was good.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to see the sparkly vampire man as Batman.
He doesn't look sparkly vampirish in that.
I
Okay.
can't unsee it. It's like watching Harry Potter in a different movie, and you're just like, oh, why don't you use your magic wand to get rid of the situation? Can't take it serious.
Why did you watch the Twilight movies anyway?
I don't know. I like wolves. Oh, that's another animal I like. Closely related to dogs.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I just remember.
Dogs evolved from wolves anyway, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Huh. The only animal that I like and I don't have a tattoo of is cats.
Let's get a cat tattoo.
Alright.
Yes. I want to get a cat tattoo.
There's a Halloween flash that we can get cat tattoos.
I have so many plans for tattoos. But it can't be like an overt cat tattoo. It has to be something symbolic of a cat.
Well, I like the ancient Celtic cat symbol-y tattoo thingies.
Celtic cat symbol.
Yeah,
I have to look into this.
Yeah. If you find one you like, maybe we can get that one.
Celtic is really beautiful, so
Yes, 100%.
I can see that, and their symbols and everything. So I
I've
have to
looked
look
into getting a Celtic, like, good luck token bracelet or whatever, but I haven't actually really done that yet. But I have my 2 good luck tokens. Tree of Life from Ireland.
Yeah.
And my shark teeth.
Oh, this is a shark teeth. Show that. Show that. This is the shark teeth. Yes.
Yeah, that's a tiger shark teeth. And the
Jesus.
comparison, that's a great white teeth.
Jesus Christ. Can you imagine that thing actually existed on the jaw of a shark that swam in the ocean?
Yeah, and now it exists around my neck and protects me.
And the shark teeth are serrated. That's the other thing. People don't really know that the serrations are there. Can you feel it?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. It
And
cuts
it's
your
pretty-
flesh and just shears it.
Well, even if I lay on this weirdly, it
Yeah.
has a sticky, a bit of a sticky situation in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Anything more to add on the animals?
No,
Yeah,
we should treat them nice.
absolutely.
Don't eat all of them.
Love the cats.
Love the cats. Don't eat the cats.
Don't
eat
eat
the
the
dogs.
cats. Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know how people eat cats.
People eat everything, from a worm to a cricket to whatever.
True.
And if you eat meat, have it a good quality meat. That's yeah,
But yeah, love the animals. We need them more than they need us.
100%. And they can kill us before we can kill them.
Yeah. Bye.